That's how my life changed. My name is Pat, and I'm 43 years old, and I live in northern part of Thailand in the province called Chiang Mai. About 8.5 years ago, I have a problem with my wife. I found out that she talked to another man. So when I found out, I was really mad, and I was on my way to kill her and a guy that she's talking to, along with a few people. And that night I was really drunk and high. So in the morning, before I go kill my ex-wife, I went to say bye to my daughter in her school. I met a guy, and it's an old white man, and he prayed for me, and he told me to go read Bible, and I read Bible, and then I asked Jesus if he's real, as the Bible was saying. Changed my life, and then I woke up the next day. Life changed. You know, I'm not angry. I'm not craving drugs. So I realized that Jesus is who he said he is. He still exists, and I can say Jesus changed my life. You know, that's when my life just changed. Yeah, from a guy that about to commit murders, multiple murders, and the next day I found peace and life changed. So I gave my life to Jesus. Yes. Since I was young, you know, I was born into a violence home. Every time my dad got drunk, he come home and being all violence. Like my dad tried to kill me and my mom multiple times with knives and guns and stuff. So I grew up in a violence home. Always see fighting, always see abuse, always see sexual stuff around my home. So I was born into environment like that. So I told myself when I grow up that I will not become like my dad. And when I grow up, I'm actually exactly not like my dad. I was involved with violence, always involved with sexual activity, a lot of bad things. But since my life changed, it seemed like I want to live my life and do different things. I want to offer something good to the world before I just want to, before I just live life without purpose. But when this man's called Jesus changed my life, I want to offer something good to the world. You know, I want to go help the people that who was in the situation like 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 Pat when Pat was young. You know, a guy that feel like there's no way out, and that's what I do now. You know, I work with young people who from a broken home, broken family, who born into violence, drugs, sexual activity. So now I help these people. It's working really good to the point that the government said, hey, we want you to do what you do. I can go do what I do in every juvenile detention center of Thailand, in every province, and teach them that they can make a difference, that they have gift, that they have value, even though they cannot choose a family that they're born into. Like they might born into a really violent, broken home, but they can still choose to have a family of their own. You know, to create a good home for the kid and their wife one day, and teach them jobs and skills and the new life, the true meaning of living life in freedom. Yeah, that's what I do now. everyone was born into this world with purpose. And if they find a purpose of living life, create something good for others, they will find true joy and meaning of being here. Yeah. Yeah, about my ex-wife, the one that was on my way to kill. She was not together with me. I was a single father. I take care of my daughter. My my oldest daughter, she's like 15 now. 8 years ago, she was 7, so I was single dad for like 2.5 years. And suddenly one day, my ex-wife called me, and we talked, and she said her life is good. The guy that she's with now treat her really well, but she somehow she have no feeling of peace. So I began to talk to her about uh, the thing in the Bible that the same man, Jesus, the one that changed my life. He said that if you come to him, he will give you the rest, and his rest is not like what the world gives. It's the peace of mind and heart. And my ex-wife was begin to cry, and then suddenly she said, "I want to follow this man too." So she gave her life to Jesus. She said, "Yeah, I want to follow him too." And after that, she find peace, and then she realized that she still loved me, and she make up her mind to come back and to be with us again. Um, that's about 6 years ago, and we got remarried. Yeah, we're married twice with the same woman. Yeah, so yeah, that doesn't happen often, but miracle, miracle, it's happened. Miracle is real, man. I want to encourage people that if you do not know God yet, and you feel lost, you feel down, you know, um, you can do what I did, is by searching, by searching and maybe go read the book called Bible, and you see those stories, and you can ask yourself, do you want to change? If you know that you cannot change yourself, maybe you can do what I did by asking this man called Jesus to come change your life. And for those who know Jesus, um, what do you do with your life? Do you make a difference in the world? Because Jesus called his people the salt and the light. When was the last time you become the light for other people? Or when was the last time you become the salt for the world? Because I believe that when you become his follower, you would do the same work that he did by make a difference. So, yep, I just want to encourage you to just, um, come to him. And for those who know Jesus already, to walk like him. Yeah.